9 more hidden cruise tricks that cruise lines are keeping quiet about on purpose. Cruise lines love keeping secrets. Not dramatic, lost at sea stuff, just sneaky little tricks they hope you never notice. But I've got news for them. We notice. Because my last video spilling their secrets kind of took off. I figured, why stop there? So here's part 2. 9 more hidden cruise tricks cruise lines are keeping quiet about on purpose. You don't need to watch the first one to enjoy this. But if you like being smarter than the average cruiser, you'll probably want to after. Alright, let's dive in. Some of these will save you money. Others, they'll just make you feel like a total cruise ninja. Tip 1. Cruise lines spy on your preferences, then raise prices. Ever felt like your cruise fare magically went up the second time you checked? That's not paranoia, it's cruise line sorcery. Here's the trick. If you keep searching for the same ship, cabin, or itinerary over and over, cruise websites track your interest with cookies, and then quietly raise the price the next time you peek. Like a digital gotcha for being excited. It's like they're saying, "Oh, you really like that balcony cabin? It's $200 more now. You're welcome." Smart cruisers search in incognito mode, clear their browser history, or even use a different device. Because yes, apparently, shopping for a cruise now requires spy tactics. Moral of the story? When it comes to cruise pricing, don't let them know you're emotionally invested. They'll use it against you. Tip 2. You can request your favorite room steward. Here's something the cruise lines won't advertise. You can actually request your favorite room steward for your next cruise. Yep. If you had someone last time who folded towel animals so well you wanted to name them and bring them home, you can ask for them again. Just call the cruise line ahead of time or ask through the loyalty desk. It's not guaranteed, but if that steward is still on the ship, they'll often try to make it happen quietly. And trust me, having your steward again, it's like returning to a hotel where someone already knows you like extra pillows, zero small talk, and absolutely no judgment about how many room service cookies you're hoarding. Cruise comfort? Unlocked. Tip 3. The soda cup trick. If you're tired of sipping warm cola out of a plastic shot glass, bring your own insulated cup. No, seriously. Cruise staff will usually fill it without question if you've got the soda package. You roll up to the bar like, "Hi, please fill this suspiciously massive Yeti tumbler with Diet Coke, thanks." And they do. It saves you trips, keeps your drink cold for hours, and, bonus, you don't have to do the awkward balance a tiny cup on a moving deck chair thing anymore. Just don't get cheeky and ask them to top it off with rum. They'll clock you fast. Soft drinks only, my friend. This isn't a bootleg bar crawl. Tip 4. Avoid the welcome aboard cabin clean. Ah, that magical moment you open your cabin door for the first time, only to realize it smells like bleach, body spray, and panic. That's because the first cabin clean is rushed, big time. Crew have minutes to flip your room between disembarkation and new guests, so things like the TV remote, phone, or mystery splashes on the light switch don't always get the VIP treatment. Seasoned cruisers? They wipe everything down the minute they step in. And if it still feels a little ick, they ask the steward to do a second round. They won't be offended. They get it. They're in survival mode on turnaround day 2. So go ahead, bring the wipes. Your immune system will thank you. Before we get to the next tip, I just want to say I really appreciate every single one of you. If you're enjoying these cruise secrets and learning something new, please take a second to hit that like button and subscribe. It seriously helps the channel more than you know. And hey, if you've made it this far, drop cruise for you in the comments so I can personally thank you for watching. You're the reason this channel keeps sailing. Tip 5. The sneaky port day spa discount. Here's a dirty little secret hiding behind all that cucumber water and ambient whale music. Cruise ship spas get desperate on port days. Why? Because 80% of passengers are off the ship zip-lining through the jungle, posing with donkeys and sombreros, or getting sunburned at some all-you-can-regret tequila bar. Meanwhile, the spa is just sitting there, empty, except for maybe one confused husband who accidentally walked in looking for the gym. That's when the spa team gets real sneaky. They'll quietly start offering last-minute discounts. We're talking 30% to 50% off massages, facials, and fancy seaweed wraps. But here's the catch. They won't advertise it. You won't see it in the daily planner. Your cabin TV isn't going to flash a spa deal with fireworks. You have to walk in and ask. And the earlier in the day, the better, before they fill any of those spots with other savvy cruisers like you. So, if you're not planning to get off at the port, or you'd rather spend your day being aggressively pampered, head to the spa first thing. Give them your best, "I'm totally relaxed already" face, and ask if they're offering port day specials. Just be prepared to hear the phrase, hydrating algae cocoon, and pretend it sounds completely normal. Tip 6. The disembarkation loophole. Walk off early. You know that moment when the cruise is over, your bag's packed, your heart is broken, and you're trapped in a sea of passengers sitting on their suitcases like it's the DMV with ocean views? Yeah, no thanks. Here's the loophole. If you're willing to carry your own luggage, you can often walk right off the ship early, even before your assigned group is called. It's called self-assist disembarkation, but here's the fun part. Some cruisers don't even wait for the announcement. They just show up early at the gangway like, "Oops, am I too early?" And unless staff are being super strict, spoiler, they usually aren't, they just let you off. Is it technically encouraged? Not exactly. But is it frowned upon? Only by the guy in group 27 who's still trying to find his socks. Of course, this only works if you can physically carry your bags. Tip 7. Hidden breakfast in the specialty steakhouse. Now this one feels like a glitch in the cruise matrix. Some cruise lines secretly open their fancy steakhouse for breakfast, but only for VIPs, suite guests, or loyalty members. And they don't exactly shout it from the deck. It's like Fight Club, but with eggs Benedict and tablecloths. Instead of elbowing your way through the buffet line for lukewarm bacon and fighting off a stranger's kid for the last pancake, you could be sipping fresh squeezed juice in a calm, quiet, carpeted dining room, with waiters who actually have time to smile. You sit down. There's no tray, no tongs, no accidental sneeze cloud hanging over the toast section. Just peace. How do you get in? If you're booked in a suite or you've cruised with the line before, just ask guest services or your steward early on. Is the steakhouse open for breakfast for my cabin level? If they say yes, congratulations. You've just unlocked the most relaxing breakfast on the entire ship, and no one else will know where you disappeared to. Tip 8. The secret towel animal lesson for kids. You know those adorable towel animals that appear in your cabin, the ones that make you say "aw" and then immediately post to Facebook? Well, on some ships, especially Carnival, stewards are allowed to teach your kids how to make them. That's right, a secret towel folding masterclass, and they don't even charge extra. But here's the kicker. They won't advertise it. There's no announcement, no flyer, no towel origami booth on Deck 9. You have to ask. Just mention it to your steward early in the cruise. Say your kids, or let's be honest, you, would love to learn how it's done. If they have the time, and they usually do on sea days, they'll give you a mini demo. It's cute. It's memorable. And your kid gets to make a towel elephant instead of poking the elevator buttons for an hour. Even better? It shows your steward that you actually notice and appreciate their work, which means you might start getting next-level towel creations in return. I'm talking monkeys hanging from hangers, swans with sunglasses, the deluxe package. Tip 9. The double dip room credit trick. This one's for the cruisers who love a good deal and check prices like it's a competitive sport. So here's how it works. A lot of cruise lines offer price protection, meaning if the price of your cabin drops after you've already booked, they might give you onboard credit, an upgrade, or a partial refund. But here's the part they really hope you don't realize. If the price drops again, you can ask again. Yep, you can double dip. Some cruisers even score triple dips, walking onto that ship with perks stacked so high they need a packing cube just to store the bonuses. The cruise line won't tell you this, of course. They're too busy sending you emails with last chance offers for a cabin you already paid full price for. But if you keep an eye on the fare, even just once a week, and politely call or message when it drops, they'll often toss a little something your way. Another credit, a better view, a balcony instead of a closet. It's not automatic. You have to ask. But smart cruisers set price alerts or stock the website like it owes them money. And honestly, sometimes it does. Worst case, they say no. Best case, you just scored extra money to blow on cocktails, souvenirs, or a wildly unnecessary cruise ship bracelet with a dolphin on it. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to watch part 1 for even more hidden cruise tricks the cruise lines are keeping very quiet about. Thanks so much for watching. And, as always, happy sailing.